Hello there everyone.
Hello.
Today I'm going to talk about Viewpoint for the PlayStation. This game has a long history that I didn't even know about, and apparently it was the first game that my brother got. So let's check it out. Viewpoint is an arcade isometric shooter developed by Arcom and originally released in 1992 by Sammy and SNK for the Neo Geo arcade and home console. The game was ported on Sega Genesis, Sharp X6800 and FM Towns computer. Port was planned to be released on Sega Saturn in 1996 but was cancelled, as well as the Game Boy Color. The only best port or the best way to play the game is through PlayStation, in which I will talk about. As for the other ports, it suffered from lower color palettes, fewer enemies and suffered from cooldown. The sequel called Viewpoint 2064 was supposed to be released on Nintendo 64, but Sammy Corporation had development issues so it was cancelled, and a prototype made its way in October 2005 in an online auction. The PlayStation version was made by Visual Concept and published by Electronic Arts or EA. Many critics liked the PlayStation version, but the game was unbelievably hard to beat and suffered from slow pacing and sluggish controls. But let's find out and see if the game is any good. You see the first cutscene as everything blows up and you, the little ship, survive and go through a portal. My god, the music in this main menu is uncomforting. I haven't started the game yet. I can't get past this ominous music, but first let's look at the options menu to see what we have. Okay, we have normal difficulty. Now that I remember, I couldn't get past the first level due to the game being hard and stiff, but we got hard, very hard, and too hard, and easy. Okay, I choose easy. What? I don't want arcade experience in where they purposely made the game harder so that they can take all your money away. And also, I'm a simple man. If I see easy mode, chances are I'm gonna select it. Well, that's the exception of PlayStation 2 onwards, because I can play those games. And if it had a trophy system, but I doubt this game had any, but this game is beyond that. Password, well, I don't know any. By the way, this game has cheats to make it easier, so if you struggle to get past the first level, well, it has to be done. Now level number 1. As you see when you play the game, it's an isometric shooter. As I said before, it's hard to get your bearing around as I can't measure the distance of the bullet that's coming at you. But my god, the first level music is insane. It's very techno and electronic, and honestly the best music throughout the game. Well, I died, but luckily there's a checkpoint in this game. I thought it'd be the first area, but that isn't the case. But in area 2, I can't open these stupid gates. I need to shoot the mechanical thing to make it spin so that the gate can open, but it's unclear and you don't have time to do so as the screen constantly moves forward, and if you're slow you get crushed. You have to manually shoot by pressing X button rather than holding it so that I can shoot for you. I mean, if the other shoot 'em ups can do it, why can't this one? Yes, I am that lazy. And you move very slowly, so I can't zip left and right past through the gate. Well, I made it through, but I didn't last long as I died again. So that means I have to do all that headache again. But now I can't get past the circle snake thing as my ship blows up if I touch it. I know to shoot the green light thing, but you have to be quick about it, and you need constant memories as where the enemies are so that you can kill them quicker. But I don't have time for this. Ah, forget it. It's testing my patience. I'm just gonna use cheats. I already used all my 9 credits and 9 lives in the first level due to that stupid gate that won't open and that stupid circle worm. I'm not going to get past this without losing my head, so, and here it is. Let's see. By the way, someone was kind enough to print this cheat sheet out, probably going through the same thing I'm going through. And I brought this game on eBay. Plus this cheat is laminated, so that's dedication. Even I wouldn't do that. You got level skip, password, final movie, infinite lives, infinite credit, and infinite shield for the easy mode, and master code, but this is all in different letters and numbers, so I doubt the PlayStation can handle that. So I'm just gonna choose the invincibility. Okay, here goes nothing. Square, square, circle, circle, triangle, X, square, up, up, down, down, left, right, and select. Now let's see if this works. It does. Finally I can play the game without any worries. Now I've finally gotten past the gate and the circle worm, but it doesn't get any crazier as the platform switches around, as if it hits you you'll explode. But not me of course, and you have a deadly killer slinky in space, but my thumb hurts like crazy. I swear it's gonna get a thumb 6-pack. You get a boss battle at the end of every level, and in this one it looks like a mechanical mantis. You have 3 special weapons to use in this game. that are a wave of fire that starts from the ship and moves up the screen. Second is a powerful circular blast that destroys everything, well sometimes. And the last and third one is that shoots several mini missiles that can lock onto several targets. But back to the boss fight. This mantis has a vast variety of weapons for you to dodge and remember the patterns of its attack so that you can maneuver around. And that's level 1 complete, as the ship flies to another portal and onto level 2 that kinda looks like an underwater temple ruin. You have different enemies to kill here, as it's overrun by fishes and fishes that come from underwater, and dragons to avoid. You do get enemies from the first level, traps to avoid, and platform to go around. I killed the first mini boss that looks like a giant fish, as you have to quickly move around and not stay in one place, as the platform rises and you can crash into it or get stuck and the screen will kill you. And the music, while it isn't as great as the first level, you're greeted with "Yep, that's shocking." Further on, the scenery changes as you have to go through past the whack-a-mole fish and into what's looked like to be a network brain or sci-fi alien stuff. And my goodness, these turtles are hard to kill. Okay, we have our first final boss fight that is a giant mechanical crab that can shoot devastating bubbles at you and can detach his ginormous claws to shoot at you. He has a face too, as when we shoot his crab shell off, it reveals a giant brain with laser eyes or a body without any limbs. Man, this boss fight took forever. I wonder how people can be patient in these type of games and be good with maneuvering around this attack. I can be patient with the Soulborne series, but ow, ow, my thumb cramped. Oh, this hurts again. Swear to God, this is like a workout. Level 3 in a courtyard, well that's what it looks like, but further on you go through a swamp and a cave. The enemies are the same with the addition of new ones like the wasp and a hideous centipede. I like this level more than the previous one, as there are a lot more action and enemies around. The music is very fitting for the jungle theme, as there are strange people screaming and strange animal noises and all that other stuff. The final boss is a giant wasp accompanied with a mental centipede, so it's 2 against 1 then. That's unfair. Honestly, I can't say enough, the music is really good in this. He has a phase 2, has taken enough damage, his head explodes, revealing a hideous creature inside, and he has a butt laser attack. Eek, gross. But focus on the front, he can throw bombs at you and also can charge at you. Okay, that was weird. I made it past level 3 without killing the boss. I'm confused. Anyways, level 4 looks like a desert surrounded by mountains, and then you enter a military base, I think. The enemies are still the same, with the addition of tanks, jets, and fire traps. The music in this level is really good too. It kinda reminds me of sci-fi military action, and also it kinda reminds me of Terminator 2 Judgment Day for some reason. Whoa, look, a chicken! Damn it, it ran away! Oh crap, there's a ton of them. There's a mini boss that looks like a mechanical scorpion, and it looks like I didn't kill it in time. A shame. But further on, I thought I was in a boss fight as he's surrounded by these machine transport, but that isn't the case. The boss fight is after that, with a nice beautiful face on every side, so that you can admire the beauty. The first phase is easy as he doesn't move around as much, and his pattern is easy to get around. His second phase, he's all over the place, but his shot isn't as widespread as the first. Okay, this is getting ridiculous now. Why does the level end when I don't defeat the boss? Is this a time trial or something? What is it? Level 5 just looks like a sewage. A big old pile of crap. You have lava worms to avoid, and again same enemies are here, but there's one that looks like a periscope. Oh god, I just realized something. Someone is under that big pile of shit. The scenery looks more abandoned as everything is kinda rusty, and the music, the start of it, it's like it's speaking gibberish, and then the music kicks in. It's alright. What the hell was that? Honestly, this level is basically avoid the lava worm. Finally, we get to the final boss fight, a giant mechanical machine. It has 4 mini spinning thingies that can shoot on its own, 2 of them are at the side, and the other 2 are attached to the machine that can detach and shoot at you. Okay, it ran away. Honestly, I feel like I can't do anything to these bosses, even though I got invincibility cheat on. I mean, how is that possible? As without it, I would just lose, and I wouldn't get past level 1. Level 6 is a futuristic space setting, and my goodness, it's super crazy. See, if I didn't have any cheats, I would have died instantly. There's too many bullets to dodge, and in here you see all the enemies, apart from the one that were in level 2. Like fishes and later on the centipedes, or any unique one that doesn't look like a machine. I really do like the theme of the map. Further on, when you get past the mayhem, it looks like there isn't any enemy left. but the last and final boss appears, and he has every arsenal of weapon from the standard pink shots to the missile and the lasers. When I defeat the first phase, it explodes and reveals the second phase that looks like to me a Da Vinci tank. It shoots a line of fire as you have to dodge in between to get through, and when it's over it reveals the third phase that looks like a demon. What the hell did this turn into? I thought it was a random ship with a sci-fi theme, but now it took a U-turn and now it looks all demonic and sinister. Well, now you have to avoid the purple minions that can also shoot at you, but again, invincibility cheat, so I'm good. And the music for this level is alright. It reminds me of a rave, techno type of deal, and at this point I was just spamming the X button as fast as I could, and that's the end. You fly out the portal as it explodes. And that's my review of Viewpoint. This game is super quick, like you can beat it with cheats and it will take you around about 30 plus minutes. But if you don't want to do that and go legit, then well, go look to your physical and mental health. The music is great depending what you're into. For me, I'm not into Rave and Techno, but I can jam to this. My favourites were level 1, 2 and 3, and level 6 was just weird as hell. You can tell this is an old school game, as it's super difficult with no remorse, as I couldn't even get past level 1, never mind level 1 area 2. But I don't know if the difficulty was heightened for the PlayStation or that's how it was originally. Either way, it can put you off, so the best thing to do is just use cheats. And you need to have iron thumb to play this game, as it's taxing and sometimes you need to even take breaks in between, as you just constantly press an X over and over again without holding and letting it shoot for you. But all in all, it was a good experience. And I'm honestly glad that this game got remade for the PlayStation with updated visuals and sound. It looks the same as the original, including gameplay, so that's a plus. So it feels like I'm not missing out. And it's a nice piece of history, and for that I'm thankful for it. Whether the game is good or bad, well, you just have to entertain yourself with what you got, like I did. And with that being said, I've been AnimersiveXP. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.